a child of God. All that I know is I'm a child of God.
I think I'm like most people of my age, that my religion came from my mother and father. And at a young age growing up, I learned to believe in God, and I learned that my mother and father believed in God. I think more of what they taught me was how you grow up, you get married, you have a family, and you take care of your family. And that's pretty much how my life was and how it went. Till a few years ago, I had a stroke. The health problems started, and then battling the health problems for 3 to 4 years. I've had 4 strokes and 2 heart attacks, 2 heart operations, and my kidneys have shut down, and I'm on dialysis, and I'll be on dialysis the rest of my life. Everyone takes life for granted, and I did too, and there was no way to prepare you for this stage of your life and say, this is where you're heading, this is what's going to happen to you. Those health issues changed everything in my life. It made me aware of a part of life I had no idea was out there. There was nothing that my parents could do to teach me that part of my life. My life changed dramatically within a year's time. I could not work. I lost my job. I lost my home. I basically lost everything that I had. And it's been a constant struggle through that time to get through this. That is how I ended up at this church. With the help of Ed, he got me through a whole lot of hard times that I didn't know how to handle, wasn't prepared to handle.
Yeah.
Like everybody knows, that I sit in my truck and I stay out there 90% of the time. But day and night, I talk to God, and God has got me through my problems. And that's when I realized that I had a relationship with God and not just believing in God. And I found out the difference. Problems I've had, that's why I said if it wasn't for God, I wouldn't be here. But I have he's like my best friend, and it makes a difference. It has made such a difference in my life. And this church, the people at this church have helped me tremendously to get through that. And I'm very thankful for that. And if things wouldn't have went the way they went, I wouldn't have a relationship with God. And so this is more important to me than what I thought my life was supposed to be. It's hard there's no way you'll ever understand the hardships that fall on people. But when you experience them yourself, you do the best you can to get through it or to cope with it. But God has made it so much easier for me to understand my life with Him, and I believe to help guide me where I can guide my children. And this point in my life, that's the most important thing, is to get my children to believe in that. And I want them to be His best friends.